Our friend Tyler right here is handing out raffle tickets. There's a chance to win some prizes that we are providing.
Like a rarity?
I want to try my rarity.
You'll have to kill him for it. It's his special marshmallow.
No, literally, he is so protective of this thing, he'll eat it. How is it special? Now eat the marshmallow and cut it out of him like a tauntaun. It's not going to work.
I smell battle in the outside.
I would like to accept my award for being the best. I don't know if that's that ever will. How dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry, this is the award for worst people.
Rarity, somebody's legs. She's weak to dragon.
Quick question for everyone. Do you guys know who we are?
Yes! Let's do a hand Rowdy Rough Bronies.
You're the panel that made the Kessel Run in under 5 parsecs.
This guy is good.
Wow. Our cover's been blown. Disney's is after us now.
The Bronyfest is a spy.
Well, I was supposed to be the next James Bond, but...
Spy here. Spy.
It's not we don't need to go into that fiasco. But I guess we should introduce ourselves for those who don't know. We are the Rowdy Rough Bronies.
I'm Lone Star.
I'm Pizza Dash.
And I'm J-Hoof.
And we're
the Rowdy Rough Bronies. But in case you don't know, we are a podcast.
Sound like Fluttershy.
It is a play off of the Rowdy Rough Boys from Lauren Bounce's husband's TV show, Powerpuff Girls. So, and also we are the Keyboard Crusaders of the podcast world, so that's why we are always very unrefined. And we basically improv anything you listen to us do. Like this, for example.
None of this is scripted. That's the reason we picked it that way. I don't.
And why are there pages?
The only thing scripted is.
What are you talking about?
No, the only thing that's really kind of scripted is some of our intros, because we try to make them at least funny and not just like.
That piece of paper. That piece of paper that I wrote down on Tuesday that has our itinerary for today is not going to be used at all.
I was going to say, what happened to no scripting?
It is just a piece of paper. I'm like, hey, how about we figure out what we're going to do right now? And he eats it. That's how he eats it.
It's not a
That's a
marshmallow.
bad Lone Star. But we're here to talk about... No, that's my job. But what we're here to talk about today is Bronyfest 2014, which is next year. How many of you guys, raise your hands, how many of you guys went to Bronyfest 2013?
Yeah!
Yes, we have more than like 3 people in the crowd.
And for those that are recording this, you obviously cannot see the crowd. There's 10,000 people that went to our convention. Just their hands went up, and it was beautiful. But I figured we'd talk just a tiny bit about Bronyfest 2013 before we really got on subject. Subject, that's funny. I don't even know anymore. But Bronyfest 2013, it was our first convention ever.
Woo!
And people did enjoy it, which I was really happy about.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But I'm in charge of panels and stuff, so next time send me panels. I didn't get a lot of submissions. I want to give fans panels.
Yeah, that was the rough part. Is most of our panels were ideas between us or a few other people, and I think this time we're gonna get a little more voice out there.
And don't forget Board Game Brony.
Yeah, Board Game Brony.
There he is. He's right there.
Yeah,
But I hate you. But this guy over here is the one that did most of our entertainment stuff, like Whose Line Is It Anyway? How many of you people went to that?
I was in it. It was awesome.
Was it funny?
Yes.
Was it enjoyable?
It was.
See, that means we're doing.
And by the way, just to let you guys know, there will be Whose Line at the meetup tomorrow night.
Woo!
He has perfected it.
I am very. Oh yes.
It's gonna be absolutely beautiful.
Scripted?
No, never.
It's Whose Line. How's it gonna be
Yeah, I don't-
Number one, these are the riding our program. Number two, this is Whose Line Is It Anyway.
Exactly. That's
Get with the program!
They would not expect this hilarious.
I would be okay
with that.
Your opinions don't matter.
Check it out. Look at that.
You want to ask a question real quick?
How many people did you get last year?
Over 500, which is pretty darn good.
For a first-time con, in
Yeah.
a relatively small place.
I was really
Yeah.
proud. I went into the back.
On the bright side, we weren't like overly crowded like Brony Fanfare was.
No,
They just weren't.
that's-
They didn't know how many people were going to
They
expected 150.
But I've heard a lot of good things about it, and of course, with every convention, you have good and you have bad, and I think it turned out well. And for our con, I was really, I really didn't know what to expect. I've never done this before.
He's head of security.
I'm head of security, and I made sure everyone was safe. So I hope I didn't hear anything. I didn't find anything. Nothing bad happened. So I think it went well.
In fact, the hotel said their bathrooms have never been cleaner after they had a convention.
Yeah, well, that's because I went in and like screamed at people while they were in the bathroom. I was just
So
like,
you do that. But real quick, Davish, you had a question.
Oh, I just want to know where Bronyfest is being held.
In Louisville, Texas.
the same place?
Yep, exact same place.
Good.
sorry, I got a little excited.
Is it going to coincide with?
Oh, the hotel is the Hilton Garden Inn.
Is it going to
Yeah.
coincide with Easter weekend again, or is it going to?
No,
No, we're
That's-
changing that. That was frustrating.
that's once in every 4 years. That is future Bronyfest problem.
3 years later. Works for me. I'm the doctor. Time travel doesn't.
Ah, dang it. But seriously, we would like for you guys, if you have any panel ideas, just send them to our email, and I'll look at them and I'll let you know like that.
Torch the haters.
Huh?
Torch the haters.
What happened to Love and Tolerate, man?
Yeah.
When did actually, quite frankly, when did Love and Tolerate ever really accomplish its intended?
It's Brony I think it's bronyfest.reg@gmail.com.
And send that to us.
But
One more time.
bronyfest.reg@gmail.com. We have a table over there in Convention Alley, right across from Artist Alley and the dealer's room. We're easy to find. You'll see all the plushes on the table.
That was made. That was made. That was made.
All
I have a derby that's literally this big.
I want it, but it's too expensive.
Oh, it was so. It's the best thing ever.
But actually, I do have to look at this a lot. I'm different than you guys. I'm a rebel. I'm a maverick.
I do.
But what Bronyfest really is, it's a safer work con. It is for families.
Yeah, that's
We
what
had
That's
some.
one thing we strived for really hard for, was to make it so that, of course, a lot of the show's target audience is, of course, the younger kids. So what we wanted to do, we want to make it fun for the kids to come, the parents who bring the kids, and all of us that come here just to go to the Brony conventions. And that was our goal, and I think we did really well on that, too.
I like to think
We
so.
really didn't have that many problems, and I'm pretty proud of the fact that our Bronies that went to the convention were really accepting and polite about that, because some conventions you have people running down the halls naked. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Not that, I didn't do that last year.
Last year.
But it was just, it made me feel really happy that it turned out so well,
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to tackle any naked person, because that would just be awkward for the both of us.
It would be awkward for
All
you.
of us would be awful.
Yeah,
But, yeah, we are very safe for work. We don't allow anything over PG-13. I'm sorry for anyone that wants that kind of stuff. You can talk to like an artist later on their website or something, try to get some from them, but it won't be at the convention.
yeah.
You don't have any like 18 up panels at night? No.
No,
No,
because
we're gonna
it's
keep that
a
away.
kids show, so plus we don't have Hasbro after us.
Yeah.
They don't like the 18 plus.
In recent
panel.
events, the more adulterated conventions or panels have been really like frowned upon. And so the thing we want to do is we just want to show that, hey, we can make this work.
You can have a family event and still hang out, have fun.
Yeah.
The amazing thing is we also create new words like adulterated.
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 using it wrong.
I know. Thank you. I grew up in the South.
But for anyone that didn't know, we did have platinum passes last year, and we're doing it again this year. And do you guys know what the Platinum Pass was?
It was like dinner at the
Platinum Pass
rainforest.
was basically $300. You get to choose one of our 2 mascot ponies as a plush, just like this. You got your dinner paid for at the Rainforest Cafe last year with our guests, and you got to go to the aquarium. And you got to spend.
guest last year.
I'm about to get to that.
I'm watching you.
Wasn't it this year?
Wonder, yeah.
Backstreet panelists.
How dare you? He's gonna solve it.
How dare you?
But you got to spend the night with them, basically. You got to hang out with them. You got to talk to Matt Hill, who's the voice of Soren. And don't worry about Matt. He's a giant teddy bear.
He's like a little kid in a grown man's body. The dude's hilarious. Like, he had a chicken fried steak before. That apparently blew his mind. He came over and he was like, that was amazing. And I was like, I eat every day. Like, welcome to the sound.
And then, for any animation fans, we had Rich Ahrens as a guest, who worked on the Spielberg cartoons, Freakazoid, Animaniacs, Tiny Toons, all that stuff. And for any of you old school Lord of the Rings fans, he was the animator for the original Lord of the Rings animated. Yeah, he's been in the business for a long time. But this year, we'll actually have Matt coming back, of course. And then Kelly Metzinger, who is the voice of Spitfire.
Oh, shipping.
Oh, yes. We'll be the first con that, at least that I know, that has both Wonderbolts there.
There's a ship for that.
And
there's a ship, I will sail it.
there's a ship, I'll sink it.
Cannon, wrecking ships. It's
Frank's ship is a ship.
It's gonna sink.
Cannon, wrecking ships since when?
I get that now.
Don't worry. Rarity cannon fodder.
But this year for the Platinum Pass, it's $400, but we're planning on getting people like John Delancey and Tara Strong.
Ooh!
We're planning talk with agents.
To be fair, Delancey was in town for the Star Trek convention that weekend.
Yeah, he
so
was.
you know,
So awesome.
I know.
a bunch of us kind of, crashed the party.
Stalked
in
him.
That's
the
what it
lobby.
should be like. But we're trying to get them, so basically you would get to go to Dave & Buster's in Frisco,
Ooh.
really nice ones.
Oh yes.
You get to kick John Delancey's butt at video games.
Yeah!
How many people get to say that?
I want a $400 platinum pass
We
now.
pay for your food, but if you're over 21, you have to pay for your own alcohol.
Yeah.
I will be over 21, so that's
So
no problem.
just letting you know that.
But if you're under 21, you
Wait,
have to pay
let
for
me
your
get
own
this
alcohol.
straight. So you're saying if we're under 21, we don't have to pay for our own alcohol?
Maybe.
No. You're not drinking if
He's
you're...
nodding his head. So,
You
no.
almost got me.
I gotta give him credit, he thought of it.
Besides, what person under 21 drinks? I mean,
Come on.
it's illegal.
I drink water.
Does that stop anyone anymore?
It's called college.
I drink soda.
That's what my
Come on,
high school
I mean,
told me.
hey, we'll put it, I'm gonna bring out the references. Rated R sides are 18 and up, but that don't stop
This
teenagers.
cider is non-alcoholic.
Hey, my side
Hey,
my side
hey,
of the world.
cider only foams if it's got alcohol in there. The more you know.
Also for next year, we'll be doing volunteering a lot more. We were understaffed last year, or I should say this year, since technically 2013.
Yeah, well, I suppose it helped that everyone was kind of well behaved.
Yeah.
So you didn't really have to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you do want to volunteer, it's going to be a lot more open, and
Yeah.
since we already have our name out there,
Yeah.
No.
Because last year was
Yeah, now
really
Tara
rough
won't be afraid of
because
you guys.
We weren't really, I mean, everybody's always prepared for what's going to happen, but you can never be prepared during it's happening that you're just like, you can't figure anything out,
I'll
You're
have
just
my
like,
volunteering
oh my God, what's going on here? Oh my God, his leg's on fire. What are we going to do? Can you figure that out?
Either someone else take care of that person's
I know you'll pee it out.
The best thing to take care of a fire.
But
Just throw them in the pool.
But we'll be really grateful because my security team, we were really understaffed, so I had most of them take care of, help them with the con, and I took care of most security. So,
well, you're a big intimidating guy. Don't leave us. We love you. No.
Tell this guy. He's making us leave.
So
I still love you.
For shame!
He's got a quick question.
To the moon with you. 1,000 years
If you
moon.
get John Delancey, have him do Discord says. Like Simon says.
Only you do the opposite of what Discord says because it's
We
through chaos.
gotta run that by him first, but hopefully he would say yes.
Well played.
Tie him up
Well
with a
played,
bunch of
Flemish
rope,
child.
drag him back in here, put glue on the chair and just stick it on it and we got it.
I don't need a lawsuit.
It's Looney Tunes style, I mean, you don't need a lawsuit.
We won't.
Just,
We might have Rich there. Then that would be acceptable. He can animate it.
yeah, there we go. Purple girl with the red fingers.
How do you find all these voice actor people?
It's really weird process,
It's magic.
The
actually.
thing is, you do not talk to them. You talk to their agents.
Yes, don't
That's
ever,
a
like-
problem a lot of first-year conventions make is that they go to the voice actors, but they're supposed to go to the agents because the agents are the ones that decide.
Yeah.
Because they're looking out for their best interests, making sure they're taken care of.
Yeah, it's kind of the same
Fun
thing
stuff.
as like football players or basketball players. That they see you and you have to talk to their agent, then the agent has to contact you. Then after you talk back, banter back and forth, then you figure out what you want to do. After you're done figuring that out, then you got to figure out a prize. Then you figure out a prize,
Yeah.
you got to figure out payment. Then you figure out payment, you got to figure out when they're coming. And
It's a grueling process,
oh my god!
but it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
It really is.
Where do you find the agents exactly? Like, how do you get a hold of them?
You have to search online.
Yeah, you just have to do some Google food.
You can go to it. You can't like go to John Delancey's Twitter and say, "Hey, who's your agent? We like to talk about booking you for an event." He would more than likely send you a message saying, "This is my agent. Here's his or her contact info, his or her number, stuff like that."
Yeah. Hey, just food.
But we're doing our best to get some really good guests this year.
Yeah.
Because I know last year was kind of underwhelming for some people. Don't quote Young Justice here. I'm still ticked off that show got canceled. But real quick, I want to talk about the different cons we're going to be promoting this year.
Oh yeah.
We're going to a lot. My wallet's going to cry. It's going to cry little penny tears. But
I took that a while back. They were just like,
we're going to Brony Fanfare, of course.
Yeah.
We actually are helping them out quite a bit, and they're helping us out too. So that's really good. And plus, I get to go to Austin, so I'm happy. Then Space City Con.
You going to Nightmare Nights?
We're not sure yet. We're still in talks and stuff.
yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, right now we're doing the ones that are far closer. Like Space City Con, I don't know if you guys have been by our table and saw our flyers for that. But heck, they've got the Fifth Doctor there.
I'm the 10th.
Yeah.
Twice that. I'm twice the man he is.
But if you're a Power Rangers fan, they have Jason David Frank, who's going to be there, the original Green Ranger.
No, same hearts. We both got 2.
They have quite a few Power Rangers that are going to be there, and a bunch of other guests that I haven't watched any of their stuff, so I have no clue who they are. I'm a bad nerd like that. We're also going to Screw Attack, which is a weekend after next. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's the weekend after next or a week.
It's sometime this month, but we'll be there. We'll probably have plushes again. So, and the thing is, if you don't have the money and you do want to buy one from us, go to our table and you can grab one of our flyers. The lady who makes this, she actually has her store page on there, and she has a shop just right down in Louisville, so you can talk to her then too, and she'll basically do anything that she has a pattern for right now, or say she has to make a new hair pattern or something for a pony that you want. She'll do it. And we're of course going to A-Fest.
No, don't scare me.
I have to go back, because last year, how many of you were at A-Fest last year? Good. You guys know what the hell they put us through with 4 panels.
Yeah.
That was insane. It was fun, but
I lost my voice like what, the second day? Oh,
yeah,
that
it was. They give you a lot of panels apparently if you ask for them. But it was a lot of fun. It's at the Sheridan again, so for those of you who've been going to Akon these last several years, you'll be familiar with that, or you were at A-Fest last year. I'm terrified. They're trying to get us.
Like a weird it's like, no.
Us? Huh?
Or after your rarity.
No.
Don't send him into rage mode, please. We get him out of it last time. Just locked him in the door and just like.